Did you know that one of the most famous alien abduction stories in history is also one of the most controversial? The Travis Walton case has left scientists, skeptics, and believers debating for nearly 50 years, and some details might surprise you. It all began on November 5th, 1975, when Travis Walton, a 22-year-old logger, and his 6 co-workers were working in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest in Arizona. As night fell, the team piled into their truck to head home, but their route was interrupted by something bizarre. In the distance, they saw an unexplainable glowing object hovering among the trees. Walton, braver, or perhaps more curious than the rest, got out of the truck to take a closer look. That's when it happened. According to the witnesses, a beam of light shot out of the craft, striking Walton and throwing him several feet into the air. Panicked, his co-workers sped away, leaving him unconscious in the dark forest. But here's where the story takes its first twist. When they returned minutes later, Walton was gone. What happened next is one of the most hotly debated mysteries of modern UFO lore. Walton was missing for 5 days. When he finally reappeared, he told a story that sounded straight out of a sci-fi movie. He claimed he had been abducted by extraterrestrial beings and taken aboard their craft. Inside, he described encounters with small humanoid creatures with large eyes, as well as other human-like figures who seemed to perform medical examinations on him. The case gained widespread attention, but did you know that a polygraph test played a pivotal role in its initial credibility? After Walton's return, both he and his co-workers took lie detector tests to support their story. 5 out of 6 passed, while one result was inconclusive. This led ufologists to embrace it as one of the most compelling abduction accounts. However, skeptics argue that polygraphs are far from foolproof and question the reliability of such tests under pressure. And here's an even stranger detail. Walton later revealed that he initially thought the aliens' actions were an accident. He believed they injured him with their beam of light by mistake and only took him aboard to save his life. Whether that's an act of compassion or a convenient explanation is still up for debate. The case inspired a major motion picture, Fire in the Sky. But did you know that Walton has consistently criticized the film for exaggerating and sensationalizing his story? The producers added terrifying alien creatures and intense action scenes that he said bore little resemblance to his real experience. Throughout his life, Walton has stood by his story, despite his account drawing intense scrutiny and ridicule. Some skeptics claim the event was an elaborate hoax, pointing to inconsistencies in the narrative and the possibility of financial motivations. But interestingly, Walton has continued to subject himself to testing, interviews, and conferences over decades, showing no indication of backing down. So, what really happened that night in 1975? Was it an alien encounter, a shared delusion, or an elaborate ploy for fame? To this day, the Travis Walton case remains an open question, locked somewhere between fact, fiction, and the unknown. What do you believe? The truth is out there, or is it?